About to have some lunch with a special guest. You'll never guess who it is. Pretty exciting. I'm very excited. A bit nervous actually. It's a very big deal. So thanks for coming, guys. About 30th today.
Sporting a new beanie.
Yeah, one of my favourite presents I got this morning of Papa. I actually got probably my favourite birthday presents I've received over my lifespan.
He says that every birthday. Every single birthday he goes, oh, this is the best present I've ever gotten, or this is the best birthday I've had with presents. Like,
Does it not make you feel good?
it does, but the best
I'm
one...
not doing it to make you feel good. I'm doing it because I'm genuine.
Okay, well that's kind. The best one hasn't arrived. It was supposed to come yesterday, and I really thought it was going to come last night, but it hasn't come, and I think that will be the most special to you. I'm very, very excited about it.
Oh man. Oh, shivers. Lucky you didn't film me from the start. That's the best present I've ever received in my life.
I thought you might say that.
I guess my favourite people who have wished me a happy birthday and said some kind words.
I originally sent it to, I was planning on having 30 people, and it was 30 letters from 30 people who love you for your 30th birthday, and then it just kept spreading as too many people love you.
That was cool. I haven't heard Mum speak like that before, really. I got myself a birthday present, and I got the decking done out here over the last week. And I'll give you as maybe a before and after photo if I can find. I forgot to take a proper before photo. I'm kicking myself, so I'll try go for the archives and find some before photos, and we'll show you what I've done out there. It was all me. That wasn't me. You've been gardening.
Plenty of stuff in that grass right now.
So, yeah, to try and help it grow a bit.
Yeah, maybe you can talk to that. You can get some advice on what to do in these harsh winter weather for your front lawn. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to get defensive.
She knows that burns me hard too. But I've already asked for plenty of advice, and I've been getting some good stuff. So.
Well, This is the hard part now. It's bad weather. It's cold. This is when
You don't actually know what you're talking about. You just don't know. But what we're going to do this morning, going to head and maybe take Brax down the beach, have a little recovery swim, and then get a massage. And we'll go on to lunch, and we'll show you what we're doing for lunch, and a nice little surprise. Dirty, 30 and flirty.
Flirty.
Definitely flirty.
Excuse you.
Girl.
See you, boy.
I was going to say birthday girl.
Boy.
It's not your birthday, mate.
Birthday
It's mine.
boy. We're going to a nice dinner tonight. We're going to Six Head and wash my hair.
Yeah.
Maybe wear some heels.
You probably should wash your hair.
You too. Okay. When will you be home later?
She's got 6 heads. Big people there.
What about you right here in your cheek, big boy?
Whoa!
Big boy?
What about in your cheek? Go. He gets so pumped. He gets overexcited, don't you? Have to clip him on. Otherwise, I'm scared he'll jump off. Yeah, he sort of leans over and pretends like he's going to go over here, but he doesn't. But I still clip him on just in case. Hey. What's been happening? Not much. Got my Invisaligns. Thanks to Woolaware Dental down at Bay Central there. They got me in and sized me up. I was a bit nervous to do it. Never liked the dentist. Never ever liked the dentist, but I'm glad that they got me in to get over that little fear of mine, and hopefully by 18 months' time my bottom teeth in particular are a little bit straighter, and I feel like I'm talking with a lisp all the time now. Today we are catching up with Greg Inglis actually for lunch, so it's a nice little thing for my 30th that I never thought ever I'd be hanging out with Greg Inglis. So it's going to be really exciting to sit down and have a yarn with him and talk about his Goanna Academy. It's pretty amazing things he's doing in his life at the moment, and in particular after going through a bit of a hard time a few years ago that he spoke about out in public, which I haven't really listened to or watched yet, because I just had this feeling there was going to be one day that I'd be able to sit down with Greg and speak about it. And today's the day that I'm going to get to do that, which is really exciting and cool. And yeah, Greg called me a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, well, I'm keen for anything. And he said he's in town next week if we want to do the interview next week. He's asked for me to be involved in the concept. I think him and the NRL have come up with the stick with it round. I don't think it's like an actual round in the NRL, but I think it's wristbands. When you write things on your wrist, some players do before the game. It's just a stick with it concept that they've created and for mental health. And I'm just really glad and grateful that he's called me to be a part of it. And yeah, it's really exciting, and I'm looking forward to having those yarns with him. You excited, boy? Sit down. Yeah, he gets that excited. Sit. Wait. Go. He always does. As soon as we get out of the car, I'll hit the ball for him once or twice. Then we'll get down to like the access. And I'll just say, go. And he just runs down here, he just sits there and waits for me to come. And on the way back too, he'll just sprint up the beach access. And just go sit on the grass area and wait there as well. What a beautiful place we live in, don't we? Well, we've lost our ball, because Brack's lost it in the bush, so. Got no ball, man. He's so lost without his ball. Go. Back playing this week, as long as I get through the session later in the week. Well, I think I had 3 to 4 weeks out. It's just like in a really annoying spot because it's close to the tendon, and when you have sort of a strain or a little tear close to the tendon, it can be really risky. Could be like the difference between a 2 to 4 week injury, but if you run the risk earlier than expected, then it could turn into an 8-weeker. As annoying as it is, because you feel really good, like you can run and you can do everything, but it's just like the acceleration or taking off in a vulnerable position, it could turn into a costly injury. So it's good to sort of sit back and watch the boys, and as much as it sucks being out, and no professional athlete likes missing any game time in their sport, it was cool to get up in the box again with the coaching staff and watch the games from a different perspective. And you learn a lot from being up there and sort of implement some things that you learn in those box in the middle of the game. It's always a good experience being up in the coach's view. I want to be a coach one day, so it's always nice to see their point of views and what they're discussing, even though it can get a little bit heated sometimes, but then seeing the halftime speeches from a different lens as well, rather than I'm sort of like usually just sitting there getting your breath back, chatting to the boys around you, what we need to do better, and then the coach is trying to give his points of what he feels like we need to do better or continue doing well, but then sitting back away from the emotion of the 40 minutes you've just been through and seeing how he articulates it and sort of what I would say if I was the coach in those moments. And yeah, so it's just all developing certain areas and becoming hopefully a better player from sitting back and watching it from a different point of view. Come on, Brax, let's go back the other way. Winter, the water's been the warmest I've ever experienced it. Nothing beats that. Look at that view. Love coming down here. Probably haven't done enough over the last couple of months. Look at him sitting there waiting. Come on, let's go home. Go on. Down there. Go on. Too smart. My brother's best mate's son, I call him my nephew, he's playing New South Wales CIS state champs. Yeah, in the semi-final right now, live stream. I'm gonna watch it while I think they're playing out Dubbo way. Kimmy.
Alrighty, I wish I'd known this, I would have done my hair.
That's okay. When did I met Kim in 2020?
At the Storm.
When was it, Storm? 2021?
I don't know.
2020 we were up in the bubble, so it was 2021 before we went into the second bubble, remember? At Homebush.
He was the most quietest boy I ever did.
She loves this story.
And then since he's come to the Sharks, he's this crazy, naughty, cheeky one.
No, mate.
He always gives me the rude finger.
No, I don't.
Yeah, he says I leave something behind and I look up and he gives me the rude finger.
It's because she's always late. Kim's so
I'm
late.
always late. Nice
Little Jaxie just made a little tackle there. Hopefully they get the win in the semi-final. They're playing at Sydney East. Yeah, Roberto, this was a reflection. Yeah, I'm 30 today, Kim. You haven't said happy birthday yet.
Hey?
You haven't said happy birthday yet.
Your birthday?
Today.
No.
30 years old.
You're lying.
Promise.
Are you?
Yeah, that's how we're filming.
Oh, happy birthday.
When I was in 2008, I was 12 years old. I was playing this exact tournament that I'm watching right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it your birthday today?
Yep.
That's so cool. Give me a birthday massage.
Yep. Thanks for coming, bro.
All good, man. How are
Appreciate it. Yeah, good. What have we got?
Hat,
Yeah?
hat, tape, sticker.
Oh, yeah?
Around the stick with it.
Yeah.
I'll send you more info on that.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But this is for your birthday.
Oh, you remember?
So birthday.
Yeah, let's go. What have I got here? Ooh, Johnny Walker from the Great Gringos. Bet you haven't got a present enough, Grego.
What's that?
Thank you very much.
What are we doing? Just chatting life.
Chatting life about your academy.
Behind the stick with it is, you know, you got to stick by your mate. It came about because Australian Open 2 years ago.
Yep.
And I was sitting there, I don't know, about 11:30 at night, just sitting there just watching one of the games, and this girl was rocked up with all different kinds of brands.
Yeah.
I said, why don't you just stick with it? Stick with one brand and stick with it. And I just went bang.
Wow.
That's where it just came from. So I rang up Fordo at 9 there and I said, we got it. I got the name.
Biggest thing as well, like I find, it's not a money grab. Like when people think that because we're making noise about it to be a theme, it's like we're not trying to get money. We just want to raise awareness. You know?
I had a niece who sadly, committed suicide only 2 years ago. About to finish year 12, about to complete her HSC and just couldn't,
Sorry to hear that.
It's all right. It's just the world that we live in. It's invisible to see.
Yep.
Like you can't see it.
Mm-hmm. And that's where if we
know.
make enough noise and we raise awareness, people might be able to have that conversation rather than not knowing how to do it, and maybe we could have saved Denise if people knew about it more, So, and that's where we want to create this space for that.
Yeah. And you're right. We're not out there for money. We don't want the money. Like, yes, donate, bring money in so we can actually put it back in community.
Yeah. Why are you so passionate about it?
I love it because I don't want people falling in the trap that what I fall into.
Yeah.
And that was not being able to ask for help. There's 5 days there in my life where I don't remember. I don't remember shit. Yeah. All I remember is someone knocking at my door, my sister. And when knocking on this door, I didn't know where I was at. Well, just a vivid memory of my sister-in-law, and then coming to get me. I went back home, detoxed in Maxwell for 2 weeks.
Really?
And came down here in Sydney a week after.
Yeah.
2 weeks after that, I was in rehab.
Wow.
I'll go around and be open and honest about it. This is what I'll share my story because I don't want people to suffer alone.
Yeah.
Going Academy is about preventative. And also, like I was lucky enough to have my wife. She didn't understand it, but she was always asking questions.
Yeah.
I think that's another key thing that you got to have. You have a good core group of friends.
Yeah.
5 or less. Mm-hmm. The ones that you can really trust and talk shit to. And
I feel that. Are you grateful for your sister rocking up that day?
Yeah, I'm grateful for my wife to ring up my sister to come get me.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So.
Take some powerful women behind some powerful men, eh?
Man, that's only the half the story.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, obviously, on all that academy stuff. Like, I love it and I love hearing about it. And obviously, Tommy and I want to look to help you out as well as much as we can. And I love one thing you said about you want to tell your story the way you want to tell it, and regardless of whoever can talk shit about it. And that's why I started this YouTube stuff up, because I want to be able to tell my story, but also other stories the way we want to do it, rather than a journalist doing it or someone talking shit, And try and change the lives of young kids, hopefully young Indigenous kids listening as well. So, yeah, it's a powerful message. I want to ask you, Greggy, I've heard your story. People talk about how you talk about your story, and someone said, have you ever had a yarn to Greg, or have you ever watched his story? And I said, nah, I haven't, because I just got a feeling one day I'm going to cross paths with him. I'm going to be able to sit down and have a yarn to him about his story. And I was saying that to Sam this morning in the car, and I'm like, fuck, so glad I could actually hear you talk about it now. So I love listening to you talk about it and how proud you are, of your challenge, and now you're turning into amazing things to help the next generation coming through. And the question I want to ask is, you've done so many amazing things on the field, Origins, Premierships, all these things, and now you've started your Goanna Academy, you're kicking goals off the field. What are you more proud of?
They both had two different meanings,
Yep.
right? Like, you look at it, when I was a little boy, it was something that I always wanted to do, was play NRL, play footy. Now, I signed with Melbourne at 14, and then made my journey away. 4 years later, I get to make my debut.
Yeah.
And then so I got to live out my dream. And the reason I retired from footy is because I just fell in love with it. Plain and simple. I still have like 2.5 years left on my contract. And one thing that I always said, and then I said this to my dad, said this to my pop before I moved away, is like, once I fall in love with the game, I'm going to call it quits, finish up. And that's what I did. I'm not going to keep going through for just get a paycheck. And I had a good chat with Wayne all the way through pre-season. And Wayne just said, we'll get through pre-season and then we'll have a chat after in a few rounds. I said, sweet, no worries. And Wayne's been a massive help for me through that period. So yes, I accomplished what I was set out to do through rugby league, where now, I get to change life. I get to do different things, be in people's homes, and that's by spreading the journey around, my story.
Yep.
I'll get to do that there in different ways.
One thing I'd also want to touch on, who's someone who's made a huge impact in my life, but it was only a short period.
Yeah.
In Craig Bellamy, and I was very fortunate that I got to cross paths with Craig. And what did he do for your career and your life?
Oh man, he pulled me head in a few times.
Yep.
I wasn't. Like I said, Melbourne Storm's been part of my family, or part of me since I was 14. But he's just with me or with the club or anybody. But what he's done for me personally, he's helped me develop not only as a footy player, but how you be yourself away from the field. And like you said, if you haven't been part of it or you don't know what really goes on, you won't understand what we're actually talking about.
Yep.
So to be in there and be mentored by him, be coached by him, and actually, at the end of the day, he became like my father.
Yep.
Away from there. First training session wasn't great.
I've heard about this.
Yeah, pulled out, and that's one thing you never ever do.
Yeah.
And
I heard he was like, "Who the fuck signed this bloke?" Or something
yeah. Fucking said that.
What the fuck's he doing here?
Yeah, who the fuck signed this? Wasted money on him. Frothing at the mouth, like just
spitting everywhere.
And I just went, I've done my dash here. But like you said, if I wasn't in that environment, and yeah, they were harsh words, but I wouldn't want it any other way. I reckon if I came to a Sydney club or another club, I wouldn't have had that career.
Yeah.
You don't pull out.
Now,
They sit on there for a tree on a hot day.
Well, what advice would you give to maybe a young Greg or even a young Nicho when I was going through my deepest, darkest time, and advice you usually give to someone?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of good people in our community. If it's not somebody that you look up to or that there can be a good model in their own family environment, you can always look at a coach, a teacher. A teacher can be a school counsellor. But if they have that one person in their life that they trust, make sure you write their names down and put next to your bed, because they're the persons. The reason why I say write it or say it out loud, because it puts a name on it.
Yep.
It's like a responsibility and accountability for yourself. It's like, all right, if I'm going through something, hey Nicho, can you meet me here, or can I come over, or can I see you at school in the morning?
Yep.
I was lucky enough and I was fortunate enough to have those family male figures, my dad and my pop. But away from that, there became Craig. But also I had a really good, strong grandmother. She's passed away now, but she was definitely someone that I looked up to as a strong woman in my family. And young male doesn't have to always look for a male. You have strong women. We have strong women in this world. I've got a good mate since year 2. And he still is today. And I describe him because I don't believe this race belongs in the world.
Yeah.
Like, I don't believe in it. For me, it's education. It's educating people around it.
Sure.
This dude's a little blonde-haired, white dude, blue-eyed, surfy dude, you know. And he's been my best mate since year 2. If you have that really good mate, really core friend, value them, you'll never know when you need them.
Light-hearted one here. My 30th birthday today.
Yes.
2 teammates of yours got the same birthday as me. Who is it?
2 teammates
That you've
of
played
mine.
with in the past. Could be a lot of players.
2 teammates. What, currently playing?
No.
Oh, shit. Are they fighting?
No, they're not actually.
No,
But
idea.
this is my claim to fame. The 2 of the goats of the Melbourne Storm.
Oh, Bill and Cam.
Billy and Cam, same birthday
It
as me.
is too.
Yeah, 18th of June.
Yeah, but they're 45. Bill and Cam. Yeah, shit. Yeah.
Nah, well,
normally in game 2.
Yep. In all honesty, Grego, like, I know I'm going to make you feel a bit uncomfortable here, but no, this means the world to me, having to sit down with you and have a yarn with such a powerful Indigenous man who I've looked up to since I was 5 years old. But you and Jonathan Thurston was someone that I looked up to and just sat in front of my screen and watched. And even though you guys are Queenslanders, that didn't matter to me. And now what he did off field when he was playing and what you're doing from start to finish, and now with the Goanna Academy, and I just want to be a part of it and be around you, you know. And yeah, it's really special what you're doing, and I love your story and how you're making a difference in life. So I really appreciate what you're doing, and hopefully we can help change lives together from now, eh? And thank you very much for the journey.
No, thanks for having me on, brother. It's never an easy battle, doing what I'm doing, but someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
The more people we get on, and that's like-minded like yourself.
Let's do it.
Like they always say, you build it, they come.
Yeah. So everybody get around it. We've got the stick with it
Yep.
round coming up. This is the hat we've got, and this is what's going to be. The players are going to wear that, and we're going to do a workshop together. Stick with it here. Yep.
Your branding.
Got the socks in here as well, so I'm going to change some lives together and get that round going, and I'm going to be a big part of what's to come. And we're going to do a program, get out on country, and we're going to team up and collab together. So keep an eye out for it. Let's go. That was hectic. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Honestly, that was one of my favourite conversations I've ever had. When he was just speaking, I was just like, oh shit, in awe a little bit, and I'm not an interviewer, so it was a new thing for me, but it was cool just to like listen and also learn from him too. Like, I'm not an expert in mental health. I'm not an expert in how to deal with it all. I'm just someone who tries to help spread the message and a big advocate for it. So yeah, I was just listening and learning from him, and hopefully we can spread the love and the message together and work together for a long time now, because he's a great human, and it was just amazing. It was so cool, and someone like Greg was sitting here with me for a lunch just to talk about something we're both really passionate about and something I hold close to my heart. It's cool. On my 30th birthday too, and he got me a present. Greg got me a present. How crazy is that? That was cool. That was pretty cool.